Good evening, hockey fans. Welcome to Buckeye Ice Arena. Oh my goodness, try to say that 3 times fast. Here on the lovely Mississippi, the Bluffs of Winona here. We have a high school hockey game coming up here with the visiting Mankato East Cougars. We'll be taking on the home team, the Winona Winhawks Co-op, in a Big 9 conference battle tonight. So we will see how that goes. The JV, yours truly, came out victorious tonight in a score of 3-1. For those of you that wanted to know the JV score, 2-1. We got to open that goal. So the home team battled the Mankato East JV. They outshot us 22 to several in the third period. Our young goaltender played well. So if that's an indication how the varsity game's going to go, should be a good one. We do know tonight that, of course, starting for the Winona Winhawks is going to be in the net, Michael Dubik, 14 games played, 4-9-1, 3.64 goals against. His save percentage is .908, with 532 shots against this year. So averaging probably about 35. If my math is right, plus or minus about 35 shots against him. So not bad with that save percentage. His counterpart will be in the net, number 1, Lucas Rayon Barnett, the hyphenated name. I like that. Rayon reminds me of Manon Rayon, for those of you who follow hockey, the first female to play a professional hockey game for the Tampa Bay Lightning back in the day. And we're going to check on the scoring for this squad here for the Cougars. We know that Tice Larson is leading the team with 45 plus points. I'm doing on my handy dandy phone here on the, I use legacy.com and MinnesotaHockeyHub.com. We're able to get a lot of good stats. Lauren Nelson does a wonderful job over there at the Legacy site. And I know Justin, who sold off to Sports Engine, to I think, my goodness, I don't know, CBS or NBC or something like that, but I know the Star Tribune is about there. So we will pull up the stats for the Mankato East squad tonight in this battle. So we kind of give you a heads up. For those of you that have not followed the Cougars, if you're from the Winona side, there we go, Mankato East Loyola, also a co-op. They're 7-12 this year. Their last game was a real tough one against Century. Rochester Century defeated them by a score of 12-1. So it's been looking at their schedule, this should be kind of up and down. I mean, kind of a Jekyll and Hyde, so to speak, is the way I call it. If you look at their games, they beat their in-town rival, I believe, the West squad. Both times they played us here. So I'm trying to pull the schedule up here. My phone and the interwebs not working as fast as I'd like to. You know that. We want it now. So going through early on in the year, they had started out rough with 0-4, Woodbury, Egan, Century, and Owatonna. Then they went on a little bit of a run, beating Austin, Mount Westaka, JM, Minnesota River. Then they're up in my neck of the woods, But at the Roseau Holiday Classic, played the Rams. Outshot terribly, but they were able to get 2 goals. 7-2 loss to the Roseau Rams. Then they played Minot, losing there 4-3 and 4-2 to the Alexandria squad. So 0-4 on the northern trip. However, a very good experience anytime you can go up north and experience the arenas of Roseau Memorial and the gardens over in Warroad. I'm sure they enjoyed that. Then again, they played the West squad, the Scarlets, beating them 5-2. Northfield lost 8-3. Went on to beat Red Wing 6-rip. And then again, beat the West 5-1. And as I mentioned, that last game was a tough one against Century. If you look at their stats coming into this game, as an FYI for those of you tuning in, their leading scorer is going to be scrolling down here in terms of the points total. With 29 points, Andrew Bastian. Zachary Liebens with 25. Shea Gavin with 30. Got 12 goals and 18 assists, and Bastian with 11 and 18 for 29, and then Liebens for 13 and 12 for 25. The goaltenders I mentioned starting today, they've split it up a little bit with Kuntz and then Carson Kuntz, and Lucas Rayon Barnett. Lucas Real Barnett has a record of, looks like 1-2. Save percentage of .813 with a GAA of .423 in 3 games played. It says 12, but his wins loss is 1-2 based upon the MN Hub. Then scooting over to the home squad, the Winona Windhawks. We're scrolling through here. Again, my interweb on the phone. HBC's got to get me a super fast connection to my phone. The Wi-Fi. And scroll through the game tonight. Oh yeah, it helps if I get the right connection. So looking at the Winona Windhawks squad, their player stats, as I mentioned, Michael Dubik missed a couple games. He was hit during the Red Wing game and was out for a game, 2 games actually. But he's played the majority of the way for the Windhawks. Their scoring, as I mentioned, is Tice Larson leads with 25 goals and 20 apples. So 25 Genos and 20 apples for a total of 45. Wesley Corner, 9 Genos and 11 assists for a total of 20 points. Eamon Prodzinski, 7 and 12 for 19. Then it tails off considerably with John Vale with 11, Easton Kronbusch with 8, Wadowitz with 6, and Chase Rumsa with 5. Again, Michael Dubik starting this game, 4-9-1 record with a GAA of .36. And depending upon the site, you know, you got Legacy, you got also the Hub. They're only as good as the people putting the stats in, but they say 906, 908 on the other one. I go with the high one because I'm in the goalie union, of course. So the Zambonis making its rounds, almost done here. We're going to have the game here momentarily, a few minutes. So get ready to buckle up for safety, as I call it. Get ready for a good hockey game here tonight. And the Big Nine between the visiting East Cougars taking on the Winona Carter Windhawk Co-op. So the Winona High School Co-op. About 7, well, we're a little bit behind. So I'd say about 7:40 for the start based upon the ZAM and starting lineups and such. So we'll take a break. I'll come back. Just want to come on real quick. I'm Sid Thompson with the call tonight. If you want to go grab yourself some soda, hot coffee, or whatever you might, what is it, adult beverage or whatever it may be, and sit down, hunker down for the first period. Get that up on the big screen or your laptop or phone where you're watching. Hopefully we'll make it fun for you to listen and watch the game tonight. We'll be back in about, I'd say about 5-10 minutes and ready with the starting lineup. So thank you again, HBC, to provide the internet for tonight. We want to thank them, their sponsor. So as I mentioned, I'm Sid Thompson. I'll be the call tonight. I'll be back in a few minutes with the drop of the biscuit. We'll see who can put the basket first here with Winona taking on visiting Mankato East Cougars.
definitely didn't want to go there. Yeah, we're gonna do our best. Randy the Machos Man.
And we are back as your Winona Winnox skate on the ice, led by the Slovakian puck slayer, as I like to call him, Michael Dubek. For those of you maybe watching either live overseas or in replay. Ahoy, Akasamashti, Velom Sasid. Enjoy the hockey game. Hopefully I'll throw out a few little zingers here and there. As I wait for the starting lineups here in that wonderful national anthem, the American national anthem, which always means right after that, there's a sporting event and the greatest sport on ice, hockey. And again, folks, in the bobsled federation, I apologize for those skeletons and those bobsledders. Hockey to me is the fastest game on ice. As they will do the starting lineup, I do know for a fact Lucas Rayon Barnett's going to start between the pipes for the Cougars.
Let's start by introducing the starters for the Cougars. Starting in goal, number 1, Lucas Rayon Barnett.
Lucas Rayon Barnett.
Defenseman number 12, Aaron Cam.
Aaron Cam, D.
Defenseman number 15, Alexander Morgan.
Alexander Morgan on D.
Center number 14, Andrew Sorbo. And wing number 9, Rick Bowman.
Number 9, Rick Bowman.
Number 19, Boston Bells.
Boston Belts, what a name. I wonder if he plays baseball. Belts one out of the park.
And now, the starters for
Winona. Michael Dubek. Between the pipes.
defenseman, senior number 13, Easton.
And senior number 13, Easton Kronbusch.
Defenseman, senior number 43, Wyatt Baker.
Senior D. Wyatt Baker.
Center, the junior number 19, Tyce Larson.
Center Tyce Larson.
Wing sophomore number 10, Even Brodzinski.
Even Brodzinski on wing.
And then wing senior number 15, Aiden.
And on the other wing, Aiden Kronbusch. Coach of the Winnox, Marty Raymond. And we'll throw my toque, and we'll have the national anthem. And there you go, folks. A wonderful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. As we're about ready to drop the puck, moving from right to left, going to be the Mankato East Cougars in their gray jerseys with black lettering. Normally I'm used to seeing them black and gold. And from the left to right, going to be the Winona Hawks. And that co-op there in Mankato East is loyal as well. So you're ready to start hockey here, ready to drop the biscuit. Let's see who can put in the biscuit basket first. Is it going to be the Cougars or is it going to be the Windhawks? We're in the Windhawks nest tonight on the beautiful bluffs of the mighty Mississippi here in Bluff Country, Winona, for some high school hockey. So in to take the face-off is going to be number 14. Andrew Sorbo, wonder if any relation to Kevin Sorbo, being in Minnesota. Sorbo's from Minnesota. Face-off draw is one back to the Bowman for the East Cougars. Goes D to D, looking cross-ice, back to D. It's a good setup there, going headman pass. Right there, just chip and chase off a belt, so chip it into the zone, back to pick it up. It's going to be Easton Kronbusch. 2 forecheckers there hard for the Cougars. On the sticker, Aiden Kronbusch. Got to watch that tonight. I got 2 Kronbusch. Oh, nice job to get out of the zone by Tyson. Piece of stick, and we'll dump it back in onto the skates of Easton Kronbusch. He loses his skates. Looking, just chips it out of the zone. Picked up at center ice. The referee takes a digger over there and wipes out. As the fans cheer, hey, no need for that, folks. If they had that done, it's no fun. That ice doesn't move. Nice job by Krasinski. Stick hand, he's able to get out of the zone. They'll dump it in by Tice Larson. They'll get full skill changes for the Windhawks. Back to pick it up, going to be Jack Hansen. Jack can chip off the boards there and puts the palm in there. No whistle though. He just dropped it down himself. Myron Sage over there. Roland Holton, tries to dump it in, actually off the stick of Koner. Now on to the stick of a Cougar. Full head of steam, lugging the middle, 1 against 4. He'll cross the center ice there in the blue line. Brings into the zone, looking for some slide, and a goal! Trailer on the play. Zachary Labens scores just 1 minute and, oh my goodness, only a few seconds. 15:44 on the big board there, but a nice job. It was all started, bringing it in, circling behind the net there, and you got to have your head on a swivel as a D. You got to track, you got to look for the trailer, and Labens blew the biscuit by the netminder, Dubik, as he was following the player behind the net, and Labens was able to blow it by him to give the Mankato East squad the lead. Andrew Bastian with the assist. Asked the coach, he said Bastian, but he said Bastien. I don't know, he said Bastian. But again, folks, like I say, that's about hockey. Early quick start for the Cougars on the road. That's good if you're a Cougar fan out there watching this squad. Watch this game tonight, but like I say, you got to follow the trailer. That's the little things in hockey. You got to have your head in a swivel, and that's one thing, to be quite frank and honest with you. The Windhawks are very light on D, very young. That's one thing they need to work on best they can, is young defensive core back there. Missing Max Dahlberg and Chase Rumps are out of the game. And I wrap around looking for Tice Larson, looking for Evan Pradzinski. Now we're to DDD. Easton Kronbusch wheeling and dealing there. Just get it in the zone and doing too much stick handling on the blue end there, young man. Just get it in deep. Like I said, one thing about me, I call it the way I see it. I'm not biased towards it. Even though I'm from Winona now, that's going to be offside. But I'll call it like I see it. There's a D. Too much stick handling, too much dangleitis, I like to say. You don't want to stick handle on a D. You're going to get a poke and go the other way, odd man rush, or potentially breakaway. I've seen it a few times this year for the Windhawks, and that's a young defensive core and experience that'll happen. So Mankato opening the score, 15:44 the big board. Zachary Liebens with the assist going to Andrew Bastian. Tice Larson just dumps in and tries to get in deep and off the skate of a defender there for the Cougars. Tice Larson again, now Cam, he'll go back to the D. Headman pass, on the stick of number 9 there. That was Bowman. Now back B to D, cross ice Cam. 10 for Cam. Cam just turns and dumps it in. Forechecking there, Bowman. Aiden Kromer's trying to get it out. Cannot get it out of the zone. Aiden Kromer stop. Battle over there in the half wall. His counterparts number 14, Zorbo. But this time Tice Larson takes it. Tice Larson head pass. Aiden Prozinski tries to split the D, but a good job picking up coming back check there. To help defend was Alexander Morgan. Forechecking there, Wesley Corner. On the stick of Myron St. George. He goes down low behind the net. Wesley Corner down. Wesley Corner there. Knocked off with the puck. Good support there. Nice job by the Cougars to thwart that opportunity by Corner. Try to bring it in. They'll dump it back in. On the stick of number 16, Luke Libbins. Headman pass off of the stick of number 14. That was Sorbo. Now on-rushing Libbins again has got the goal. Oh, good job, Bob, by Myron St. George. The poke check there. As Libbins had a full head of steam there. But good job to thwart that opportunity. Jackson Cade looking to, he'll go back around the boards. D to D over there. Go to the defense. Myron St. George back to the point. Now he'll walk the line. Looking. Over to the other Libbins shot. And a goal! I don't know if it was deflected in front, but kind of a Canuck goal. But here's the deal: you got to take the eyes away from the goaltender. Because usually a goaltender like Michael Dubin's going to stop that thing. But 2 goals early on in this hockey game. That I'm not sure if it was deflected, but I'm going to give it to the other Libbins. Number 14, 16. Wasn't much of a shot, but hey, it doesn't take much if it's accurate. Wait for the assist on that goal. As I don't believe the Windhawks have got even shot a goal yet. Wyatt Baker battle in front of the Windhawk boat. Travis Tim out there in their first shift, that third line. Now going wide, number 26, Hansen. Save made by the goaltender Dubek. Now back, Liebens, other D partner. Oh, nice job being hesitant. He pulls back. Good job there. Patience by number 20, Shea Gavin. Gavin behind the net, now from his defensive position. Got some support now. Travis Tim has it. Travis Tim goes behind the net. He'll look. Didn't get the assist out of the PA announcer. Usually you do a repeat. Did you catch the assist on that? Anyway, be that Mezzy. Liebens. The other Liebens. So Zachary opening up. Says, hey, anything you can do better. Luke says, I can do as well. So the Liebens, 2 goals. One from Zachary and the other from Luke. So the Liebens family got to be happy tonight watching them young hockey players as Tice Larson fought his team. Oh, he whiffs on a shot, tried to pull and shoot, had an opportunity. It goes back to center ice. He'll dump it in. Easton Kronberg dumps it in. Forechecking over Aiden Kronberg. Mankato East leading this game with approaching 12 minutes to play in period number 1 by a score of 2-0 on goals by Zachary Liebens and the other goal by the other Liebens, Luke Liebens. And if I'm pronouncing it wrong, I apologize because the coach gave me the pronunciation on that one as they will ice the puck. So 11:56 left in period number 1. Our score 2-0 in favor of the Mankato East squad, the Cougars. We know the alone assist on the first goal was by number 17, Andrew Bastian. Did not catch the assist from the PA announcers. Usually they do the goal assist, they repeat it, but you could sure hear the music though, right? But I couldn't hear the announcement of the PA on the assist. Wyatt Baker has his shot blocked, thwarted by number 9, Rob Bowman. Shot saved by their Frankel. Fairly looking for the rebound, the dirty laundry, but good job by Wade Baker. They're taking toward that opportunity as it goes into the zone of Mankato East. Tice Larson. Oh, trying to get it. Where is it? Oh my goodness, good job by the netminder there. Rayon Barnett. Shot saved, man. Where's the puck to the right? He's looking for the rebound there. No goal for the Windhawks. Good job. They help out the netminder, Rayon Barnett. Now it's center ice. That'll be number 19, Belts. Belts just belts it into the zone. He'll go out for a change. Down behind the net, Kronberg. Aiden Kronberg, Easton. I forget there's 2 of them, folks. That puck is going to be ice. And we will go for ice with 11:08 or 11 minutes and 8 seconds. You hear, oh, it's not a numero, by the way, folks. 0 is. So they always say, oh, I know there was a weatherman back home back in the 2 tall Ted Szymanski on a far goal. He'd always say, below the donut, when it was below 0 degrees. So, the good old days of living back up north where it's really chilly. Shot through the crease, gets shot. Does not make it through this block. A lot of wickets there, a lot of tree trunks in front. Oh, nice redirect, goes wide of the netminder, Dubik there. A lot of traffic in front of the goaltender. Oh, another one deflected in front. That was deflected by number 17, Bastian. That high shot went to the right of Netmar Dubik, but I tell you what, the Mankato East squad really coming on hard. That's a hand pass to himself, calls it off. Good job there. They have the Windhawks bottled up here. They need another whistle. So they're able to clear the zone. That will not go for icing. Goes out for the Cougar back to pick it up. It's going to be Cam. Aaron Cam, the D, headman pass on the Thunic. Nice tic-tac-toe on the stick of number 17, Bastian. Oh, he crosses. Big save by the netminder, Dubik. Oh my goodness, that was tic-tac-toe. Good piece of passing there by the Cougars. They got him going there. They have got all cylinders. One shot saved by the netminder off of the stick of number 20. That was Shea Gavin. There's no ice. They said, oh, he said yes. The one arm man with the orange said no ice. The other one said, yep, icing. So, hey. I thought he might have made an attempt at it, but be that as it may, good to have a whistle. 10:03, 10 minutes and 3 seconds to play. Period number 1. Our score 2-0 in favor of the Cougars. DDD shot. Save made by the netminder. Dubik, that was a nice low shot. That's what you want to keep it down low. Nice job to keep it in by Gavin. Nice bit of stick handling and good job. Oh, he tries to cut to the middle. I tell you what, Mankato East just really on a roll here, keeping it, cycling it hard. Have the Windhawks battle up. Travis Tim able to get on zone there. As that was Luke Levens, unable to keep it in. Now D down low to Bortmeyer. Bortmeyer tries to get in deep. White Baker does get it out of zone. Dump back in off of Baker's stick. They'll go back to pick it up. Baker look his deep partner. Looks to me that was Rollin. Holton, my post from Rollin. Oh, Raleigh, I'll call him. JV player stepping up to play, only a sophomore. Got a bunch of young players here indeed tonight. Going in on his off wing, goes shot, goes wide, and that might have good job by Shea Gavin. And Shea Gavin trying to go all in and all alone. Cut to the middle. Good job by Dubik to keep it wide, no goal. A battle over there to the left of that minor. Dubik over there is going to be Tice Larson. But the battle's won by Mankato. Oh, he tried to go wrapper. I'm going to have a penalty. Penalty call behind the play by the referee. We'll see what the call is going to be. We got an interference, or what is it? I believe it is. We're going to have our first power play of the game. Much needed power play for the Winona Windhawks squad. 2 minutes. No, you can't do that. You go to Sid, interference is the call. It's going to be number 14, Anders Sorbo. Sorbo for interference. 8:45, period number 1. Windhawks on the power play. A much needed power play. See if they can make something happen here, down by 2, because it's been all Mankato East. Aiden Prodzinski patient looking. He looks shot. Oh, off with the post. It went to the side of the net. Off with redirect, but I don't think the netminder saw that. Larson looking. He goes over to Prodzinski. Prodzinski shot, save into the netminder there. Went off of his stick right into the breadbasket. That's the way they play. They kind of have that stick at an angle. And I remember Rob Stauber kind of started that style where you have the stick at an angle instead of straight down, so it kind of pops up into the breadbasket, and that's exactly what happened there for Rayon Barnett. Face-off draw won by the Windhawks. Prodzinski surveying the situation. He looks, goes down to Tice Larson. Tice Larson forced over there. Tice Larson shot. Oh, that goes wide. That's like a breakout. They're able to keep it in, though. Good job by John Bale. Bale over there. They do clear the zone. Tice Larson. His pocket's picked there. Going to have Levens. Oh, could be breakaway there. Good job. Oh, and a shot over there. But good. What an effort by Zachary Levens on that penalty kill here. Who's got a goal in this hockey game. He was going for a shorty there. Hard forecheck. Now battled with the referee in the way there is Prodzinski. Lebens, excuse me. Good job forechecking. Prodzinski tries to beat the defender, but he's not shot. Blocked in front there, taken by Easton Cronenbush. Weird bounce there. As he'll just clear the zone. They'll get full scale change. 3 new skaters, 4 on this penalty kill for the Cougars there is Dubek pop and drop it for his D. That's going to be actually Eamon Prodzinski. He'll survey this situation there. On the stick of Easton Crowburst. Now Aiden Crowburst looking. Oh, he's going to go. He's like, oops, I thought he was going to give it to Prodzinski, but nope. Now Aiden Crowburst gets into the zone, gain the zones. About 30 seconds of the power play. Shot. Save made by the netminder, Rayon Barnett. Now to Easton Crowburst. Shot. Does not make it through as Elliot Beddick tried to get that shot off. Basically a shot pass on the stick of the defense there for Brooklyn. The Mankato East Cougar defender made that easy stop on that one. Now goes to the left in the minor. 5 seconds left in the power play here for the Whitehawks. Oh, yeah, it was low in front. That was Roman Kapusin. And his pass just goes wide of his stick. That's all he needed to do is hit it on his stick. And it's a quick tap in to give them a goal. Well, they'll kill the penalty. Pass intended for Easton Kronberg, stepping up in the play. Morgan, oh my goodness! That was almost a clear break there if the pass goes off of the stick of number 8, Christian Thunick. Now back to the point, Thunick goes down low, dumps it down now. Hard forward trick with number 26, Caden Hansen. Hansen rattles around the half wall. Over there is Myron St. George. Myron St. George tries to get out Travis Tim, but pinching on the play is Liebens. Liebens again. Liebens up and big check there in front of the fans is going down. Wadowitz knocked down there on that check. And then we get a whistle by Michael Dubik because the puck is to the left of us and just to the right of Netmar, and he'll pounce on that one like a cat pouncing on a mouse. Nothing wrong with that. Get a whistle. Exactly 6 minutes left here in period number 1. Hope you're enjoying the coverage of this hockey game brought to you by HBC Communications. Thank you for their internet, all that good stuff they provide over there. Communications there. They've got phone, cable, internet. And I work from home, and I thank them for everything they do and allow me to do that. Shot goes wide of them, or a shot attempt there by the Cougar at center ice. As they'll clear the zone, it goes off of Prodzinski's step. Now D to D. Back to the end, Cam, stick Cam. Went off of Aiden Kronberg, there. Oh, and a big Wyatt Baker knocked down, and they get right back up. A hard hit there right in front of the bench. That's off Cade Henson. Dumped in. Cade Henson's falling up there. Wade back, those two participants with a check. Back there, Rollin Holden as he's battling along the half wall looking for some support. They're battling in front there. Henson and Baker battling in front though. Good battle there, that check. No, Prodzinski goes. Prodzinski shot. Oh! That looked like it went in out. Yes, it did. You can tell it went in. We saw that. They called a goal. They're looking at that was a goal. I saw it from up here, but that's the thing about no goal judges. It had to have gone through. You can see the net move. Let's see if we can get a replay on that. Too bad you couldn't go in tighter on that, but that was a wide angle shot. We're waiting to see, but watching the play, it all started on the blue line here. Prodzinski's going to pick the pocket, go in. It's the only shot he had a wide angle goal. The goaltender gave him a little bit stick side, and it went through the net. I saw it move. The only thing I can say is, well, did the netminder's stick bump it? But no, he was far enough out where it would not have knocked the net. So the ref was looking back to, hey, what's the story? Did it go in or did it not? He's checking for a hole, but I really couldn't tell from our angle because we're up here. We're not having the ability to zoom in. But here we go, controversy, folks. Imagine that at a hockey game. It can happen. It's like, hey, man, ref's like, the coach over there is like, what do you mean no goal? What do you mean it's a goal? This is a tipping point here early on in this hockey game with 5 minutes and 8 seconds, 5:08 left to play, period number 1. Mankato East was leading 2-0, and they're looking, say, hey, where's the hole? But you saw the net move plainly from here, at least I did. I don't know, folks. What's my handy-dandy producer here, Mr. Wadowitz? What do you think? Would it go in? I saw the net move. Couldn't tell? Yeah. They're saying goal. The referee with the orange armband is the one that counts, pointing to center ice. Yep, that's a goal. So, big goal by Eamon Prodzinski. So, with 5:08 to play, Brodzinski, we'll see if that's, I think it's been the unassisted. They're still talking about it. And you know he's not talking about he's going to have a soda or he's got the best burgers in town here after the game. Let me just say this. You can see the net move. I'm in the goal unit, and I would have to say that the net move clearly. And that's why you don't see goal judges anymore in high school hockey, but back in the day you used to have, I know back, hold on, we'll wait for the assist if there's any. So they give the assist at Larson. Tice Larson with the assist. Bump that thing. I'm all over the place. You can't move very far. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. So Larson got the assist. Brodzinski the goal. We'll see what happens here with under 5 to go and all. Oh, late stick as Dubik put his paw down there to get the whistle. And Andrew Bastian throwing it out there, but hey, you go to the whistle plays. What I was saying back in the day, where I'm from, Roseville, if you know hockey in Minnesota, you know the name Broughton. And Newell Broughton, the father of the Broughtons up there, he was always a goal judge behind the net there. He'd be at every high school hockey game. But you don't see goal judges anymore with the red light. So, meanwhile, back at the ranch, back in the ice sheet, we're playing. Oh, there's a hit. There's going to be a penalty. You can see it up here. That's a no-no. And that is an ill-advised penalty by the junior captain, Tice Larson. That was not a smart penalty. He timed me right numbers. We'll see what the call is. 18, I think. And we'll see what they're going to do in the bit. But I tell you what, this is another tipping point here. Yeah, it's a 5. And I'm telling you, folks, there's no doubt about that one. Like I said, calls it like I see it. From behind, you can see it right up here. There is no doubt about that. You got to stop when you see those numbers. And definitely, it's a call. I know they're talking about it, questioning it, but looking at the replay when you watch the game after the fact, yeah. But the numbers, when back was turned to you, it was kind of pushed. It wasn't necessarily a check. But the gentleman over there with the 2 orange bands came to an agreement that, hey, 5-minute major. And that is huge with a 2-1 deficit, 2-1 deficit for the Whithawks. This is a huge kill if they can get out of here without getting scored on in the first period. Right now, they'll do pitch and catch, and it comes to stick of Bastian. Bastian back to pick it up. Penalty killer is our Bale, corner, Brodzinski, and Easton Krobush on D. So bringing it down low is number 20, Shea Gavin over there. Number 8, Christian Thunik. Going up high, he'll stop, probably look for some support. Goes backside there for Bastian, back on Thunik again. Gavin going in the middle. Gavin just drops it for Bastian. It's off of the stick of J.J. Vale. That goes off the ice surface. 3:27 to play, period number 2. Period number 1, our score should be 2-1 in favor of the Mankato East squad. Face off to our left, face off the left, the right in netminder, Michael Dubik. As Mankato East wins the draw, Gavin, they'll play pitch and catch there from the D. He'll cut to the middle, looking for a shot. Saved by the netminder, Dubik. That was a tough save, too, when you go back to that stick side, cutting across the middle, back high slot to the high point there. Gavin, back to Gavin, look at shot. Oh, he tries to go top shelf. Netminder cut off. Excuse me, folks. He's a little behind the net, looking for some support. Got to bring it back to Bastian. Bastian looking, back, pitch and catch again, down low. Cross ice pass, Slider is going to the side. Nets off Warings. Whistle will blow him. was looking for the backdoor players. I thought he was going cross ice, but actually in the slot area is Zachary Liebens, who's got a goal in this hockey game. I thought he was going to go across the backside. Liebens in the slot area trying to bury that thing, but the net goes off his moorings for a whistle. 2:53 to play, period number 1, 2-1. Mankato East leads on goals by Liebens. One by Zachary and one by Luke. Jayden Fredericks loses the draw to Brodzinski, battling behind the net there. As Frederick wins it, moves back to the point, back to Frederick. Frederick looking. Frederick. He'll survey the situation. He fakes the drop. Back out defending now is Tristan Hagen. And we got a penalty in front of the net now going on Mankato East for interference. So they'll 2-minute penalty. Normally you can't do that, but 2:29, so it'll be 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. So they'll have about 1:18 left on the power play. But now that's an ill-advised penalty for the Mankato East squad. And Bowman goes, hey man, no, it was a penalty. Again, both penalties. Even the novice could see that one. So 2:29 left in period number 1. Bowman, Rafe or Raffy? I think a Raffy Torres, but Bowman with the penalty, interference. Wesley Corner forward, let's see him lugging the mail. He'll gain the zone. Nice little rub out over there. Good job by Luke Liebens. Now behind that, Brodzinski. Brodzinski goes by. Brodzinski looking. Brodzinski. 4-on-4 hockey. A lot of open ice. Brodzinski stops in a dime. He's going to be thrown over there to Bastion. Bastion, good job defending. Oh, cross intended for Wesley Corner. Oh no, Corner blows a tire. My goodness, he blew a tire there. Fortunately for the Windhawks, Brodzinski was there to help out. All behind the net, that's Zachary Liebens. Liebens slot area. Oh, good job by Easton Cromers to block that pass in slot area. It was intended for the recipient there was number 17, Andrew Bastion. As it goes off a stick of Gavin, he'll just dump it in there off his stick. Cronbush for Travis Tim. Oh, Travis Tim whiffs twice. Oh my goodness, young man. Not good. You don't want to do that in the zone with approaching under a minute left. Shot saved by the netminder Dubig. Over there picking up, going to be Bastion. Bastion goes back to the point. Walks the line. Save off the blocker by the netminder Dubig. Now 2-on-2 going over there. Wadowitz. Travis Tim taking his time. Get it in deep. He drops it back for Wadowitz. Wadowitz goes down low for Travis Tim. Travis Tim in a forechecking. Now it's picked up. On the stick of number 5, Liebens. Zachary Liebens back. Going right. Wide angle. There was no place to go on. That was Alexander Morgan from his defensive position. Morgan in deep. He's a lone Mankato East player battling 2 Winona Winhawks. Wadowitz off of the stick of Travis Tim. He'll go off and change. Under a minute to play. Wadowitz all alone. 4 defenders back there for the Mankato East. On the stick of Cam. Good job by Brodzinski to support that. Now full strength for the Mankato East. They'll power play for a minute 15 left. They'll clear the zone, meaning the Windhawks. Back to pick it up. It's going to be Bowman. Maybe one last chance. Under 20 seconds left here. He'll get a full head of steam. Pass on to Thunik. Thunik cuts to the middle. Thunik almost runs into his own player again over there. He goes, dumps it on netminder. Brodzinski just clears the zone. Nope, he tipped in. Nice job there by Gavin. Oh, he cuts the middle. Nice job by Gavin. Gavin, shot save up in there. Oh my goodness, good job by Gavin stepping up. He kept it at the blue line, giving him a good chance. And dangling like he was in a telephone booth there. Went to the slaughter, walked. It wasn't a very hard shot, but he got a shot on goal nonetheless. And playing to the whistle, folks. Good scoring opportunity with only a couple seconds out of the big board. So our score after 1 period of play, 2. Winona 1. We'll take a break, come back, get the official scoring and shots on goal. We'll give you the breakdown, go around the state. Other games going on tonight. But right now our score, the visiting Cougars lead by a score 2-1 on score by Zachary Liebens and Luke Liebens. The lone goal scorer for the Windhawks is Avon Brodzinski. We'll take a break, be right back. And we're back, and they're jamming the 70s tunes again. Little Gordy Lightfoot, just like last game, gotta like that. Sundown. So shots on goal on period number 1. Mankato East with 17. Winona with 7, outshot 17-7. Goals in the period, 2 by Mankato East. Labens, I've been saying Labens, my apologies. He did say, I didn't have that phonetically written down properly when I talked to coach earlier. So Zachary Labens with the first goal, and anything you can do better, I'll do better, says Luke Labens with goal number 2. The assist on goal number 1 was number 17, Andrew Bastian. I didn't get the second assist. I was up mingling, doing the hobnobbing like I do sometimes. I had to get myself some coffee to warm me up there. Penalties in period number 1. Luke, hey, check that. I'm on my wrong one. Flip the page, mister. Turn the page, as Bob Seeger would say. Sorbo, not Kevin Sorbo. That was Mr. Sorbo with an interference call. 8:45, period number 1 for the Mankato East squad. And that would be Andrew. Tice Larson with a 5-minute from behind call. I went along with the ref, but it could have been a 2-minute penalty if you ask me, because he didn't hit him that hard, didn't come, didn't cross-check, didn't push him down. Guy got up right away, so. But, I'm not the man with the orange armbands, and he calls it 5 from behind, so that call remains. There's still 48 seconds left in the power play there. Fresh ice. Then Mankato East. Bowman, 2 minutes for interference. So I hope you got yourself a nice warm coffee, adult libation beverage if you're adult, or a glass of milk if you're a young one. No, getting ready to go to bed shortly. But buckle up for safety. Stay. You're for a wild ride. If it's any indication, the way that first period went 2-1 our score. Big night conference play. Mankato East visiting here on beautiful Bluff Country. Butkin Ice Arena taking on the Winona Co-op Winona Windhawks. Our score 2-1. Folks, you'd like to be interactive. If you happen to hear the broadcast, I'll give you a shout out here. I'll give you my phone number. Text me. I'll give you a yell. I'll give you a shout. Where you're watching from, that's 651-341-5744. Again, 651-341-5744. Love to hear from you. As we're ready for period number 2, Bastion against Vale. Face-off drawn 1 by the Cougars. D on the stick of Shea Gavin. Shea Gavin goes over to his D partner. Dunick is back there. He'll just circle the wagons. Look back. He'll just drop it back for Gavin. Gavin looking head of steam here. He'll lug the mail himself. He dumps it in off of the half wall himself. He'll go behind the net to the right number of Dubik. One last shot. Tries it, stuff it around there. Dubik says, no, you can't have that. They're banging away. Puck is loose. Cougars come out with the puck. Back to Gavin. Gavin looking, surveying. He's got some traffic in front. Dubik looking through some tree trunks there. 10 seconds left in the power play here. Oh, going to the middle again. Going to the middle. Oh, and a good opportunity. But Gavin cannot get the shot on goal there. But good piece of stick handle by Gavin. Now Gavin at his second. He's looking for a shot. No, where's the puck? Puck is loose in the paint. Still loose. Battling for it. Puck is still loose. Now on the stick of number 15. He's able to pick it up. That's Alexander Morgan from his deep position. And they clear the zone. Oh boy, all noise, no action there. All Swedish, no finish for the Cougars there in front of the net, as they're able to take an opportunity for the Cougars. And he's got to go back and regroup. That's Zachary Labens. Labens over to Morgan. He'll try to dump it. It goes off the stick of number 17, Andrew Bastian, as the Windhawks clear his own. Back and pick it up is Thunick. He'll look slowly surveying the situation. He goes to Morgan. For checking Kampusin. They'll bounce it off the half wall. Prodzinski, he'll get the center ice, and it's going to go in for offside, but back to pick it up. They'll tag up. Kampusin over to Prodzinski. He'll lug the mill over to the red line. He'll bring it into the zone. He goes in with offside. He'll stop on a dive. He'll look for some support. He dumps it down low. He's got some help in Travis Tim. Shot goes loose. Puck's loose. Battle away. Quick whistle. Puck was loose. I don't know why they blew the whistle. But be that as it may, 15-10 to play, period number 2 is the goaltender, Realm Barnett. Lucas. I just love that hyphenated name, that Realm. It sounds like Quebecois is all they have. All Francais, Quebec goalies. Like I said, harken back to Manor realm. So Roland Holton. Prodzinski back to Holton. Holton over to Prodzinski. Prodzinski shot deflected there as it goes off of number 9. That's deflected by Raph Bowman. That's another one I should ask about that first name. So we'll say Bowman. Off the pinching on the play. It goes off of the skate. He kicks it. Now the last man back is White Baker in the middle. Pass, size pass. Oh, back door opportunity. Just not. He's kind of going back to the heel. He couldn't get that tap on. It was basically a tap for the goal. If he's able to get it on that backdoor pass, shot goes off for the stick of a defender in front. It's not even going to make it on in that mind there. Dubek over there is Prodzinski. Now back there is Holton. Holton. He'll go up the half wall. Over there is Aiden Crombush. Now pinching on the play. I believe that's Gavin again. Gavin has did a good job there. Yes, it is Gavin in there. It's a good hockey game so far. Really impressed with his play. Cross ice. Tice Larson is now back on the ice after his 5-minute major there. Penalty for chicken from behind. Pass on a stick of Gavin. Gavin, he zigs and zags. He gets around Tice Larson. Oh, in front, right in front. Save maybe the number Dubik, but there's going to be a hooking call. I believe it's going to be a hooking as he was going to go in all alone, and there's going to be, yes, they call it, 2 minutes. No, you can't do that. But that's a good penalty. He didn't get much of a shot on goal if it wasn't for that hook. But, boy, you got to have the eyes in the back of your head, boys. Your head on a swivel because you can't let that happen there. He was going to go in all alone on the net mine there, but a good piece of passing there. Period number 2, penalty going to number 13 for the Windhawks. That's Easton Kronbush, 2 minutes at 13:57. So Kronbush, 2 minutes for hooking. Hooking. I joke when I say, no, you can't do minutes. If anybody follow hockey or no hockey, you have to know the movie Slapshot, where the goaltender goes talking to the broadcast before the game. Oh, so what is high sticking? What is hooking? He goes, no, you can't do that. 2 minutes, you go to the sin bin, you go to the penalty box. You sit, you've shamed. Back to action now on the stick of Gavin. Gavin stops at, he whiffs on the pass as he's defended by corner. Gavin dumps it off now over to Thunik. Thunik back there. Paid a little pitch and catch up the stick of Gavin. Gavin gets into the zone over there defending his Myron St. George. No, Gavin walk. Shot goes off of the stick. High stick there. There's no whistle called. Goes up in the air behind the net. They'll have a whistle. It's 13:30 to play. Period number 2. 2-1 score for the visiting Mankato East squad. Are we having fun yet, folks? What is a great day for hockey, as Badger Bob Johnson say. Live from Bunting Ice Arena here on the beautiful Bluff Country in Winona. Prodzinski goes on the half wall, trying to clear the zone, but pinching on the play. But Tice Larson able to get the pinching defender there, keeps it in, but goes up his skate and on the stick of Dyson. He just throws it down. They'll have to regroup. Gavin. Back to Gavin again. Nice job of regrouping here. It goes off the stick. It was intended for number 17. That was intended for Bastion. But up in the air was off of Tice Larson. Now behind there's Evan Prodzinski is a Cougar sandwich there. He's got 2 Cougars for checking. Third help coming in to help. Bumped off at the play there. Good job by White Baker. Right to slide. Shot. Big save by the netminder. Big save by Michael Dubik. But good job behind the play. Looking for that pass in the slot area. He gets a quick one-timer. Dubik closes the wickets there. Does not get the 5-hole. That was labeled 5-hole all the way. Keeping this a 2-1 game. 35 seconds of the power play for the Cougars. Forward in the front there by Tice Larson. He'll just dump it in. He'll go back and change. Over there's picking up his Thunik. Headman pass up in the stick of Gavin. Gavin surveys the situation. He said, I'll just lug the mail. I'll get it in and offside. He went east-west instead of going north-south. You got to be like a salmon. Got to go upstream. Got to go north-south, folks, not east-west. That extra zig and zag. Jewish winner offside for a face-off. With 12:19 to play, period number 2. 2-1 our score. 23 seconds up in the power play for the Cougars. Out there to take the draw is going to be Bowman. Might take that checking that Sorbo. Face-off draw, 50-50 draw. Tapped in the zone by the Cougars, but off of the stick of a Windhawk, dumped down there, and Rio Barnett just pops and drops it for his D. Full head of steam now. One last chance. Good job by Corner to keep. As the defender there jumps it in. That's Luke Labens. Now Holton on his stick. Holton. They killed the penalty out there on Holton playing D. His defensive partner, Wyatt Baker. Battling behind the net there. Oh, rubbed out there is Holton again. And they'll just clear the center ice. Back to pick it up there is going to be Zachary Labens. Hops off of his stick here. He's stop and look. He'll survey the situation. He goes back at his net again. He's got a forecheck on Roman Kapusin. He just dishes it over to his D partner. Headman pass. Misses his stick. Should be icing it. It was. It was intended for number 19, Boston Belts. That's the best name in the hockey game tonight. I sure as heck hope he plays baseball, folks, with a name like Boston Belts. I could just be calling, and Boston Belts one out of the park. What a name. That's a great baseball. I hope he plays baseball. If not, maybe lacrosse. I could say he belts one. Face off to the left minder, Rayon Barnett. Draws one at the dot by the Cougars, trying to go for the fly pattern. Borgmeyer's there. Nice job by Myron St. George. He'll dump it in. Pick the pocket there. That was a set play. Braden Borgmeyer went on the fly pattern, but didn't quite get the good pass. As it was hopping, as Myron St. George able to step on the play. On the stick of Borgmeyer again. He'll look up. Borgmeyer now goes back a deep. That's Easton Kronbusch. D to D. Myron St. George over to D. Kronbusch, 2-4 checkers. He'll pass out to Travis Tim. Oh, nice job over to Kapusin. 2-on-2. 2-on-2 going the other way. That's Roman Kapusin gets off his stick. Oh, he got a fly pattern. Oh, he had behind him on the zone there. Gets behind Myron St. George, but back check. He got to throw a trailer, boys. 2 defensemen going in the corner. Taken out nicely by Easton Kronbusch. But I tell you what, 2 defenders went in the corner. It was alone. In front would have been a Cougar, but save is made by the goaltender Dubik. But just the observation, again, being the coach and the scout and all that, just a hockey guy, you can't go 2D. You can't both go over there. It's like the old kicking and screaming soccer movie by Will Ferrell where you watch all the little soccer girls. They all go to the ball like one big huddle. You got to make sure you cover the front of the net. But fortunately for the Windhawks, shot was taken wide and the save was made by the netminder Dubik. Back to play. Here's Gavin's stick. Pockets picked at center ice. Up in the air, goes off of Wyatt Baker's stick. Now forechecking number 19, that's Boston Belts. Stopping on a dime. Good job there. Was Roland Holton. Hard forecheck, Tyson. Oh, good job. That was actually Evan Prozicki forechecking. Weak shot taken on the netminder. Rayon Barnett, he'll just drop it behind the net. Bounces over the stick of Roland Holton. Last man there is Wyatt Baker. Good job. He's got some support coming back as Ty starts playing both ends of the ice. That's what you like to see. Good job getting that zone. Now Aiden Kronbusch all by himself. Aiden Kronbusch dumps it in. Full scale changes for the new skaters for the Windhawks. 2-1 our score. 9:45 to play. Period number 2. East leads by 1. On goals by Labens. One by Zachary and one by Luke. Center ice there. Kronbusch trying to do some fancy stuff. I don't know what is up with that there, quite honestly. Folks, just get it over. He's on the red line. Get it, dump it in. Again, just me calling it like I sees it, folks. Rattling around the half ball there behind the net, looking to try and do the wraparound, but he's stopped by defender by the Windhawks. Walking the lines, Cam shot. Deflected in front, goes off of St. George. Now J.J. Vale, Florida's team, gets it out of the zone, at least nonetheless, if you're a Windhawk fan. Gavin there goes off of the half wall to himself. Got a low man in front. Oh, my goodness. Somebody's got to get back and back check there. If he was wide open, Gavin could have got the pass. He would have been home free right in front for the redirect. Dumping in his Wesley corner. Over there to pick it up. Going to be number 8, Christian Thunick. Thunick up to the half wall there. On the stick now, on rushing number 17, Andrew Bash. Bastian goes wide. All on Bastian going wide. Looking for some support. He's got some support there, but he's a Windhawk sandwich there. As he cannot clear the zone, goes off of the stick of Wadowicz. Now dumped down low. Over there is Holton. Holton goes back high to the center. Oh, nice job blocking the shot there as Wesley corner to thwart that opportunity. Shot taken by Cam. Now going wide. Looking for circling the wagon, so to speak. Going back. Looking for some support there. He's looking cross ice pass to the D. Shot wide over the netminder. Dubik. Now they'll battle over there along the half wall. Trying to cut to the middle. Now over there. Shot blocked in front by Roland Holton. Windhawks need a whistle. They're able to clear the zone. Now Cam has it back. On the stick of Borgmeyer. Borgmeyer brings it in. Borgmeyer goes, cuts to the middle. Off in the skates of corner. Corner can't get in the butt. Fortunately for him, Another Windhawk clears the zone, and they were gassed, folks. That's a whistle they needed, as Mankato East was controlling the flow, controlling the zone. 7:52 to play, period number 2, 2-1 our score. Tightly contested hockey game here. I will say this, the young defense for the Windhawks, younger, some of these guys, well, all but one played in the JV game for me earlier when I coached. So, got to commend them, doing well, keeping it tight here. Whiffing on the play there, that was Hansen. Now down low, looking back to Gavin. Gavin, look, shot, saved me right in the breadbasket there by Dubik. No rebound, good job by the young man of Dubik. Dubik's been solid now after those 2 goals scored on by both Labens. Up the top of the paint. The key was no rebound. That's what we want as a goaltender, being a goaltender coach and in the goalie union. You got it's not usually that first shot's going to beat you as a netminder from that far out. It's going to be that second and that third, even that fourth. So rebound control's good. Shot goes wide of the netminder there. Myron St. George over there to pick it up. Off of the half wall. Travis Tim cannot get out of zone. You got to get out of zone right there, young man. We'll see if they can clear. Back to pick it up is going to be St. George. St. George drops it for his partner, Easton Kronbush. Easton Kronbush off of the half wall. Good job by Gavin. Putting the hand up there. Stop it. Goes blocked in front by Roman Kaprusin. No, there's Gavin. Gavin didn't bother, but he's kept in. Good job keeping it in. Battle in front of that. Now over to pick it up. Going over that left side is going to be Boston Belts. Back to the point. Gavin looking. Good patience there. Goes over to Labens. His defensive partner, Labens. Labens goes, circles there. Good job. Nice job. Well, Labens trying to get a shot. Deflect in front again. Now Elliot Bennett just clear the zone, and it will be an icing. Tell you what, nice job on the D there by Shea Gavin and Labens there. Luke Labens handling the puck in the zone, keeping it in. Didn't get a shot on goal, but they were able to keep the zone, so 6:48 to play. Again, shots in the first period were 17-7 in favor of Mankato, but that didn't hurt. They had a 5-minute power play, a good percentage of it, about 3 minutes. Kept in the zone there. That's dumped over by Aaron Cam. Kept in at the blue line. Now a poke it behind there. Over there, Wyatt Baker. Cam just dumps it down low again. Over there, forechecking Andrew Sorbo gets some support. Pockets picked up by Tice Larson. Oh my goodness, Aiden Krodzinski just passed the center ice there, kept in on the stick of the Cougars. They dumped down low again off of Ron Holton's stick. No battle behind the net now. Looking, got to keep that guy in the paint. There's a shot saved off the side of the netminder Dubik. They say you got to look there. You got to have the eyes in the back of your head. They were looking for that backdoor pass in the slot area there. That's how they got their first goal. Guy went behind the net. And you got to have your head in the swivel as a defender. You always got to be looking. It's not that guy. That first guy's beat you. They suck you in and then pass it out high and boom. Referee says, hey man, you can't do it. They can't change it. I'm like, no, what's going on? It's like, oh. This guy did the JV game, folks. Yeah, I know. I see that kind of half-hearted joking around with you. I love the Zebras. Hey, I'm part of the officials union. I umpire in baseball, so I kid around with them. But you got to earn their favor, you know. Shot blocked in front. I don't think I made it in the netminder, Dubik. Like I say, talk about the officials, though. You got to treat them well because there's a lack of officials coming into the game, whether it be hockey, basketball, baseball, or football, or whatever sport, because of the way they've been treated with youth events. We'll talk a little more about that another time. Get back to the action there. Oh, there's a shot. It's a big save. Puck down. Dubik's down. Pouring the ice, and he's able to take and get the whistle. Oh, not a big save by the netminder, Michael Dubik. Dobry. Attaboy. If you're the goalie, hey, I'm a little biased on that one. I'll say it both sides. If Rayon Barnett makes a big save, I'll say the same. But he was prone on the ice there, and they're banging away. And unfortunately for the Windhawks, he was able to get the save there. Crowley for the whistle. As well, a draw to the right of that netminder, to our right. Johnny Veal to take the draw on the dot there. Andrew Bastian there for the Cougars. Draws one by nobody. Goes Bastian actually passed it towards the boards there. Went off of a Windhawk. Easton Kronbush over there for Wesley Corner, pinching on the play. Cannot keep it in. Was the captain there, Gavin, who's played solid tonight. I'm liking the play of Gavin. Dumped in there by Wesley Corner. Hops Easy save by the netminder. Run out your own Barnett. For a stoppage of play, 5:18 to play. Again, folks, I hope you're enjoying the coverage tonight. Our producer here, Ryan Wadowitz, camera crew, cameraman, much appreciated for everything he does. And of course, HBC Communications for their support with the internet here. Without them, this is not possible. It's a shot down to the Windhog zone, back to pick up Easton Cromers. He'll drops it. No, nobody there except for a Cougar, excuse me. There'll be no icing as it goes off of his stick. Hard forechecking is Wesley Corner. Wesley Corner, he'll beat defender there, but he's got some support picked up by Luke Labens. Labens stepping up in the play, but he cannot get. He's pinching it. Oh, and poking it. Oh, they do not get a shot on goal there, but stepping in the play was Easton Cromers. Poke check went back. The lone defender was Roland Holton. Good scoring opportunity. The puck was kind of on the end. Cannot get that good shot on goal. It's Gavin. Backhand shot. Michael, thank you very much. I'll take them. Again, I'm really impressed by the play today by Shea Gavin. He's played solid at that defensive position. We'll see how many points he's got this, but I'm really liking, hey, here we go, Madison. Badgers, jump around. Jump around. He's a senior, Shea Gavin. See how many points he's got, but very solid, like his play. So D-to-D, shot. Oh, that was a nice save by the netminder, because I didn't know if he saw that one coming in, kind of redirected, but get it out of his own. White Baker rubbed off in the play, but good job to get it out of his own. White Baker battles there, now dumped into the play. Off of the blocker, the netminder, Dubek over there, Myron St. George. Hard forecheck there by the Cougars. They'll keep it in there. Over there, Myron St. George. Again, Myron St. George off the stick of Travis Tim, out to the point there. D-to-D, stepping up Morgan. Shot blocker saved by the netminder. Over there is Travis Tim, but pinching on the play. Good job keeping it in there is Aaron Tam. Now over there, number 4, Jaden Larson. Over there is Wyatt Baker. What's he going to do? He's on the stick of Max Reedy, but cannot get out of his zone. Max Reedy can't get out of his zone. Shot, redirect. Oh, there you go. Oh, no, I thought it was going to be a goal. It was a save. It looked like it was going in. A beautiful redirect. And no, thank you. It's not going to happen, says Michael Dubik with the leg save. But boy, that looked like it was going in. Wide open net. But Dubik flashing that right pad to make the save. That's a huge one there, as the referee's talking. But I thought that was sure, and that was called for what happened there. But that's what you call Viborni. That's not Dobry. That's Viborni, which is excellent save. Holy cow, folks. I thought that was a goal for sure. That was a redirect. It was nicely done by the Cougars. And I tell you what, they're controlling the play again in the second period. As we go the other way, Aiden Prozinski, full head of his team. He's looking for some support. Prozinski off of the skate of a defender there for the Cougars. Now in there is Tice Larson. Chips it towards the middle lines. Stepping up in the play, cannot keep it in. Bowden Larson, he'll dump it in. Hops the stick of a defender there. They'll have to regroup and touch up. Fly pattern, trying to go for a pattern. Over the net. Oh my goodness, Tice Larson goes high and over net off the ice sheet. Son of a gun. That thing got kicked down there. Stay. My mic connected. I gotta put it over here. Holy moly, Rocky. I get so excited, folks. If you see me going, I'm jumping around. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's like a hot potato in my hand. Oh, we're having fun. 3:14 left in period number 1. Number 2. 1-2. 2-1 our score in favor of the visiting Cougars, with control most of the play. Headman pass goes in fly pattern over to number 19. That's Boston Belts, the man with the best name in this hockey game there. Kept in there, nice job pinching on the D there. They were able to keep it in at the blue line there. And it's on the stick of now number 8. That shot goes wide. That was a wicked shot there by Thunik with low and wide. Now Evan Prozinski, full head of steam. He'll get it out of his zone. He'll lug the mail, tries to beat the D. Good job there. Guess who? No, you can't get by me, Mr. Shea Gavin with a good piece of defense there, as he rubbed them out in the play. Now over there is Easton Cromers dumps it back in. Luke Labens. Oh, goes off a defender there. Forechecker, I think he has his own defender. But Gavin has on his stick now. Gavin goes wide there. Stops on a dive. He'll bring it back. No, he won't. He's surveying the situation. Good heads-up hockey player there. Surveying the ice. Over to Labens. Luke Labens whiffs on the play. Now back to Gavin. Gavin looking a little weak shot there. But Tice Larson intercepts it. He'll just clear the zone. He's going to go off. And we have Luke Labens back there to pick it up. He'll go off the half-off in Wesley corner. Now it's center ice, 2-on-2, 2 defenders back. Wyatt Baker works them wide. Wyatt Baker working wide. Wyatt Baker, good job by Wyatt Baker. Now backs off of the stick of Wadowitz there, goes down low. We're down behind there, number 5, Zachary Labens looking for some support in center ice. So Labens on his stick, where is it? It's the puck is loose. Labens shoots, where is it? Goes wide of the netminder. Good job by Labens. That's Zachary Labens, who has the first goal in this hockey game. Luke Labens with the second. They potted one each to give them a 2-1 lead here. 1:43 to play, period number 2. 2-1 our score. Again, though, play's been really controlled by the Mankato East Cougars. But keeping them in the game, here's Michael Dubik, the netminder. That's all you can ask from the netminder. D. Weak shot, looking for the redirect. Nothing wrong. Any shot's a good shot. Just ask Wayne Gretzky, he'll tell you that one. 1:31 to play. Yes, it is a little wild and willy as they play Ozzy Osbourne. Crazy stuff going on here. Buckle up for safety. It's been a good hockey game. In a slot area, shot. Oh, Barker saved. Oh, he saw that one. Saved that one. Made a leg save. I tell you what, they need to get it out of the zone here. They redirect again in front. Oh, now the puck is loose. Oh my goodness, the Cougars are controlling the play here on the Windhawks with approaching 1 minute of that play here in period number 2. Down low, so that's going to be number 8, Christian Tunick. Battle out over there. I think he's getting battle there. He's got some support from number 5, Zachary Laban, stepping up and play. Looking backdoor pass. Shot, save made by Nember. Puck is loose, comes out loose to the point. Backdoor with the Borgberg. Morgan. Morgan's waiting for the pass now. He'll go wide. That's number 17, Andrew Bastian. Under a minute to play. Now to Morgan. Shot deflected front. Goes wide in the net. He didn't see that one. Winhawks need a whistle. D. Shot save made by Pounce on it. He pounces on it. There's a whistle for the Winhawks. And Dubik says, no, I'll take that. Thank you very much. 40 seconds. And I tell you what, the Cougars had the Winhawks reeling in their own zone. And they were gassed. Anytime I talk to the goaltenders, any whistle is a good whistle. Anytime you get a shot, don't be afraid to take a whistle. And that's part of hockey. You got to have hockey awareness. You got to know when you guys are gassed. If you can get a whistle, get it. And that's what the Winhawk goaltender did right there. Face-off draw won by the Cougars. Pocket pick by Incromer. The back checking. Good job back check. Save made by the netminder. But guys, like I said, Jay Gavin back there. He's had a solid hockey game. Both ends of the ice sheet, offensive and defensively. Kept in the zone. Oh my goodness! Incomers put your stick on the ice. It was a good feed by Tyce Larson. And he had him open in front. And now the Winhawks have a shot. Where's puck's loose? Goes wide of the netminder. A little flurry here by the Winhawks late in this period. Now less than 10 seconds left. Can they get an opportunity? Rubbed out there as we have Prodzinski. Good job back checking here. Looking for a call as the Cougars. Shot. Save by the netminder. 0.3 seconds left in this period. Holy moly. Katie bar the doors, folks. It's been end-to-end action. As the Winhawks had a chance there, and all Aiden Cohenbush had to do was put his stick there and tap it in, and he missed it. 0.3 seconds. Had a lot but do it, just dropping the puck. Ain't gonna have much of a chance to score on this. We're getting shot on. Just drop it. Come on there, ref. Linesman, excuse me. Nothing's gonna happen with 0.3, and there you go. Whistle blows, so hey, guess what? No scoring in the second period. Lots of shots by the Cougars. We'll wait for the official shot total. One penalty in that period. Number 3. Cohenbush, hold on for shots. So shots in second period. 8 for the Winhawks. And Mankato East 17. So 2-period total 34 for the Cougars. And 15 for the Winhawks. Scoreless second period. One penalty in the period. That was by Aiden Cohenbush. We'll take a short break. I'll come back and go around the state, check the other scores tonight, talk a little hockey, and get ready for sections coming up in state tournament time in the month of March. By the way, the girls tomorrow have a hockey game against the Austin squad, the Packers. That game will be broadcast. I don't know if I'll be on the call, but I know Mr. Wadowitz with the stream will be here. Again, compliments of HBC Communication. So we'll take a break. Going to give their voice a rest. You're probably sick of hearing me yapping anyway, folks. So we'll talk to you. We'll be back here in a few minutes with the start of third period. 2-1 our score after 2 periods of play. I'm Sid Thompson with the call. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you a little bit here again. Welcome back, folks. Come back, chat led between periods here as Zam makes his rounds. But listen to Little Redbone on the PA. We don't own the rights to the music, but I love the 70s tunes. One hit wonder, Redbone was Come Get Your Love. For those that are younger, probably know from Guardians of the Galaxy. We know it from the actual band. I Missed the Saturday Night Special. Those classic songs, 70s music. So let's see if we can go around the world of Minnesota high school hockey around the state. Get some updated scores here. And like I said, hey, if you happen to be listening, feel free to give me a shout out. I delete the number right after I did it anyway, but I always love to hear from folks. 651-341-5744. 651-341-5744. Back when we did the broadcast, back at the Minnesota Sports Broadcast Network, we got the Minnesota Youth. I got that going here with you at Minnesota Hockey. I was one of the first to approach them. We did audio, and then we ended up doing video. And I tell you what, grandmas, grandpas, aunts, uncles, relatives throughout the country and throughout the world, nothing better to hear from folks around the internet and the inner world, listening in, watching in sports, especially the sport of hockey. And the best was our military. I always just love to hear from them over there, wherever they may be stationed, in the big sandbox in the Middle East, Afghanistan, Iraq, wherever it was. But I'll tell you what, it's always a pleasure to announce JJ. Oh, yeah. Oh, JJ Pettit. He's got a, that's right, he said, don't delete my number because I'm helping out this summer with baseball, helping build hockey and baseball. You know what? It takes time, folks. That's one thing about this Winona program. Very proud to be part of it here now. A lot of good things happening to build the culture and build the, hey, the Winona baseball squad making the state tournament, first time in 30 years. I'm hoping that they'll be doing that, many more to come here in the future. So good to hear from you, JG, wherever you've been watching, listening. Hopefully you're enjoying the game tonight and we're calling a good game, making it fun. And yes, I will not delete your number, young man. Pulling up the state. Let's see what we got going here throughout the state for tonight. The scores. I'm just jamming to this music. I have to apologize. You see me, I was dancing earlier. Having fun. All right, what do you got going here? La 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 la. All right, here we go. Oh, we had a barn burner up north again. The undefeated evil neighbor, as I call them, Warroad Warriors. I can say that because Bobby Adekabi, assistant coach for the Windhawks, is from Warroad. And I'm from Roseau. That love-hate relationship, but the Warroad Warriors, still undefeated, snuck by the East Grand Forks Green Wave, 3-2. Last night, I think it was 4-2, so that must have been a good one. Oh, boy. You know, Mr. Adekabi here is saying that, hey, he's kind of got that Miami Dolphins syndrome. Kind of wants them maybe to lose one and then go on to win the state tournament. They want to go throughout the year undefeated because when he played, they won the state tournament with Oshers on the squad. TJ Osher, that is. Undefeated the entire year, so kudos to the Warroad Warriors. A lot of second generation kids over there. I noticed a lot of those names playing against some of their fathers back in the 70s and 80s. Other scores we see, but that was the first one that definitely caught my eye. Moorhead over Rogers 4-1. That's a final. Double A. We'll check out here any single A scores pertaining to Section 1 or us. La Crescent Holka is playing on Alaska. Looks like that's in progress. No score yet. Century defeated Owatonna 5-1 tonight. And a lot of scores that aren't up to date yet. Looking around here, but there's still checking down south. Lourdes is playing Waseca. No score on that. Wayzata and St. Michael 1-1. Oof, Rapids giving a beat down on old Greenway. Back in the day, Greenway, Coleraine, tough program, but numbers were down up there. That was 10 rip. Greenway, getting beat by the Rapids. Almost said the Indians. There'll always be the Indians in mind, but they're Grand Rapids. I forget what they're called now, but I just call them the Orange Machine. If you look at their jerseys when they make it to the tournament time, Halloween Machine. New Prague all over Minnesota River, 8-1. They come up victorious tonight. JM is playing Austin, no score in that. So like I said, depending upon the site, not always up to date. But you know what we can do, folks, if you want to check out the scoring, is on the beautiful wild world web, the interweb. I may be old, but I'm a social network butterfly. I have a couple Twitter accounts. I do have a group of guys, former NFLs, I do some podcasting with. That it's called The Simple Plays, and NIOS is my Twitter handle there for the NIL stuff we do, meaning name, image, and likeness, involved with that in college sports and high school as well. If you're not familiar with that, yes, in fact, you can make some money off your name, image, and likeness now in high school sports. So let's see here. I'm going to pull up my Twitter feed and go to Follow the Puck. If you don't know Follow the Puck, I recommend him. If you're a hockey fan, follow him. They do a good job of keeping high school hockey up to date. So let's check it out here. And we're going to pull up Follow the Puck. And they usually have the scores because people get that through Legacy Hockey or maybe Follow the Puck. Right there we go. Let's see if we got any scores. They usually forget about that. Andover Huskies all over Blaine, the 9-9 rep. Hoofda. Trojans defeat St. Michael 4-1. As you can tell, this is up to date. This is the Kennedy. They're 2-2 on the way. They're playing. Delano. Let's see, Waconia 2-2. Century. Goal 8 seconds left in the game. It was 5-1. I think I mentioned that they were overtime. Benoit St. Margaret 6-2. Sartell boys over, let's see what they won. They won 6-2 to them. Laverne 10-2, oh my goodness. Centennial 4 rip, they beat Moundsview. As the Century Cougars approach the ice, they're hopping back on the ice. Mankato West end of period number 2, 3-1. They're playing, winning. Shots on goal are 18-12. And I always like to look for this. It's nice to pop through there. So I say, if you're on Twitter, that's the one thing nice about Twitter. And we don't get political. Just take and follow various things. Oh, and yeah, thank you for giving me an update, Mr. Pettit. I see we're down there in Texas, so just outside of Shepherd Air Force Base in Wichita Falls. No, I didn't mention Warwick beating Wayzata. That's good that they did. They're probably the top squad in the state of Minnesota. That's, you know, the thing about high school hockey, back when it was single A, one class I'm in, some of the best teams in the state did not even make it to the state tournament. They used to have a backdoor play. And that same weekend, my alma mater Rosa tied Wayzata, so it's not the old, it's not the same as it used to be, the old rivalry. But no matter what their records were, it's a tough game still. Back when I played, we lost 2-1 and then tied 4-4 between the pipes. I remember it distinctly because Warren was highly ranked. We were average, you know, my senior year. Not, you know, we were down 2 years earlier. We won consolation state tournament, but 2-1, 1-1 late in the game. And our old barn, the old Memorial Arena, has that roof that when it's warmer in the spring or late in the year, drops, and there was like little bumps. And I remember my good friend Steve Ross, who I talked to last night, great hockey player. His father's Don Ross, one of the top 58 players in Minnesota of all time history. Look him up. Puck bounced off of his stick, off of one of those chunks as he cut in front of the net. And lo and behold, Shane McFarland, bam, beat me. 2-1 they lost. And then we tied them over in their barn 4-4. I think I stopped about 50 that night. See, that's the thing about sports. You got those memories that stick with you forever. And, you know, I still remember those guys playing against. That's the beautiful thing about high school sports. In team play, you'll always have memories and friends that, to the day you die, you'll remember. And this hockey game is one to remember right now. Right now, we're 2-1. 17 minutes up on the big board. Shots on goal in that second period. 17 by Mankato East, 8 for Winona. So by Matt Kelly, my Northern Minnesota math, I have 34 to 15. Let's see if I'm right. Yep, 34 to 15. All right, buckle up for safety. Here we go. Ready for a wild ride. Start of the third period is underway. Start period number 3 on the stick of Teisler. Teisler just dumps it in. He says icing. Oh, come on, man. He's right at the red line. I tell you what, I don't understand that. You can see Coach Bobby Yanakabi up there, and they're like, The referee's like, I don't know. That's really a judgment call. It depends upon the referee, the linesman who's doing that. Because sometimes they'll say, okay, you got it within a stride, they'll give it to you. In that case, you got to get the Homer Calmer now on it. What's up with that, huh? That's the one bias they'll say. Enough of that. So anyway, shot from the point. Saved me by the netminder Dubik. Now Tice Larson up on Aiden Crumbus on to Abraham Brodzinski's got 2 defenders, tries to cut to the middle. Shot up to the side of the netminder, doesn't know where it is, up in the air, but up the side of the netminder back there is Aiden Crumbus battling. Now it's picked up by the Cougars and cross-ice pass intended for someone that wasn't there. It was Boston Belts. Goes past him down to the Winona zone for an icing. 16:26 to play, period number 3. Yeah, I remember playing up in Roseville and Bobby playing in Warroad. Played with TJ Oshie. I played with Paul Broughton, the youngest of Broughton brothers. Of course, Neil, most famously known for Miracle on Ice and winning a Stanley Cup with the Devils. And also a national championship with the University of Minnesota. But his biggest unclaimed to fame is not winning a high school state tournament. As full-headed steam brought in by Laban. Oh, picked up. Stick down there, Easton Cumbers. Had a rough night tonight. Is this going to be 2 minutes for Chip? But it was a full-headed steam. Went for the poke check. And again, I call it like it is, folks. I'm not biased when it comes to certain things. I'm quite upfront and frank with you. That's not a good penalty. You can't have that happen. So power play, third period. Right now down by 1. This is a big kill for the Winona Windhawks. 16:04 to play, period number 3. 2-1 our score. Easton Cronbush goes off for tripping. Shot high in front. Actually, I don't know how he saw that thing with the big band. Alexander Morgan in front there. Split through that, and Michael Dubik. Eagle eyes on that one. We are the Eagles' nest here in the Windhawks. I tell you what, good job to catch that one as that went through the defenders in front there, trying to block his vision. It's cleared down by Evan Brodzinski. Go to the right netminder. Rayon Barnett back to pick it up. They'll survey the situation. They'll drop it and see if they can get a full head steam and get something started here. Pass cross ice for Thunik. Thunik brings it in. Thunik, he'll bring it in. He'll go wide. Thunik circles behind the net. He'll stop, drops off the half bumps. Nice play by him. Back to Bastion. Bastion, he'll go wide. Bastion tries to cut to the middle. Poke check there. Now back to Gavin. Gavin shot. Blocker saved by the netminder. Dubik. Now back to the point again. They'll do pitch and catch, looking for that slot area, but it will take and deflect it there, and Brodzinski clears his zone. Nice puck control and passing there by the Mankato East Cougars. Like I said, very impressed with the defense there. Shea Gavin done a good job. Lugging the mail there. It's number 17, Bastion. Bastion goes wide. Bastion goes wide. Looking for the back door. Oh, where it was. Oh, my goodness. It was there. Went off of the stick. I think of Myron St. George. But, again, looking for that backdoor play. Nice passing there. There was an open net, but didn't make it on net. It was deflected by defender. Going in high. Coming in there was number 6, Braden Borgmeyer. Looking for the back door. Go high to Gavin. Gavin, he'll look for that down low. Shot. Saved by the netminder, Dubik. Again, I don't know how he saw that thing with the traffic in front. I tell you what, nice job by Dubik to get that save. The thing about hockey as a goaltender, if you get a good goaltender, it's hot. You got to take his eyes away from. You put the big guy in front of the net, make him look around you, and first of all, you keep the shot down low. That's one rule I have. You're going to hit it up high. Anybody worth their weight in the salt as a tender is going to get that glove out there and stop it. So you got to shoot it down low, look for a rebound as we're back to action here. D-to-D. Redirecting in front. That was intended for number 7, Frederick. Now they'll clear the zone. Laban's back to the pick, and that's Luke Laban. Luke Laban's over his defensive partner, number 12, Aaron Cam. Aaron Cam, headman pass intended for Frederick. That should go for icing, and it's going to go for icing. Yes, it is. It's Myron St. George. Icing is the call. 14 14:09, 14 minutes and 9 seconds. Those of you watching tonight, hope you're enjoying the hockey game. Hope you're enjoying the call. I'm Sid Thompson with the call here. Live from Bud King Ice Arena in lovely Winona on the bluffs of the mighty Mississippi Bluff Country. If you're not from the area and have never, and you listen to different parts of the state or the world, you should come visit it sometime. Wayne Hawks are able to get the penalty. Oh, and a good shot by Borgmeyer, but they do kill the penalty. Borgmeyer was lugging the mill all the way in. Nice job. They try and get a shot on goal. Wyatt Baker can't clear the zone. It goes off with the stick of Wadowitz. Cam dumps it in. Over there's Myron St. George. Myron St. George looking for some help. Myron St. George. Where is it? Up now on Travis Tim. Travis Tim just goes cross ice. He said, I'll clear the zone. Let's regroup. Not going to go for ice. Back to pick it up. Number 12. That's back there again. Picking it up is Cam. Cam over to Labens. Labens over to Cam. Cross ice pass. That was Patrick Curtin. Now Patrick Curtin, first shift in this hockey game. Had to play 3 periods because they're penalty in the second period, late in the second period of that JV game. So by rules, you got, if you sit in penalty, you don't. That's called a full period. So they allowed 1 period here in varsity, trying to go for the fly pattern there. Intended for Gavin, moving up from his defensive position there. Back to pick it up. Tristan Hagen now back on D. Tristan Hagen, he's got 2 men forechecking. Tristan Hagen able to get it out of zone. Yes, they're going to try. There's Tice Larson forward to see him now. Tice Larson beats one guy. Tice Larson center ice. Good cut to the middle of the ice. Now going back the other way. Lone man, we got 2 defenders over. Good job coming back there. Gavin goes in the middle. Gavin cuts wide. Gavin back checking is there. Aiden Kronbush. Gavin looking for some support. Oh, goes off of Aiden Kronbush's hand. Up in the air. Now Aiden Kronbush looking. Aiden Kronbush try to get out of zone. He does. Picking it up there is Bowman. Bowman cross ice pass for Gavin. Gavin full head of steam. He'll get to the center. He'll just lug the mail into the zone. Looking for a dish off to number 19. Dish off number 19. That was on stick of Boston. Back at what happened there. And I bumped that. Sorry about that. I muted myself for a second. Sorry, folks. That's probably a good thing. Sometimes I talk too much. Anyway, back there in the stick of the fence there. There's Gavin looking. Nice heady defenseman. He always has his head. That's what you want to see. He'll lug in the middle. He goes wide. Looking. Shot deflected. Oh, redirected. That was a tough save for the netminder. They cleared the zone. That was Johnny Bale. Cleared the zone on that one. That was weird. Meeting my headset there for a second. Sorry, folks. Cross ice pass. There's Thunik. Thunik gets it on his Thunik. Just goes cross ice over off of the stick. Holton over there. Forechecking hard. Zachary Labens over there gets the support for number 17, Bastion. Over there's Tristan Hagen battling. Good job by Tristan Hagen. Now a young defender again. Throw it out to the Dogs. They're playing D in the 3rd period. They'll go D to D. Cam looking in front. Shot taken. Goes, nope. Deflected off ice pass. That was intended for Morgan. No, they need a face off here, meeting the Windhawks. Is back looking for the back door. He's circling back there. It was back stepping in the play. That was Aaron Cam. Good job. Patience by the Cougars. They're trying to look for that backdoor opportunity, but did not get there. Now Cam goes D to D on the stick of Morgan. Dumping in. They try to get up, but they don't. The guy in front, they're looking for back. Got eyes in the back of your head. Their back door. Shot, redirect. Nice job by Tristan Hagen. Goes off of his stick there. They cannot clear the zone. Up in front, they get out. He gets out of the stick of Wadowitz. Wadowitz all alone. Wadowitz looking for some support. Wadowitz all alone. Shot goes up and over the net. Not getting an attempt there. It might have been better off just going straight to the middle. Forechecking there was Tice Larson. Now pass off of the stick of number 8, Thunik again. Christian Thunik forechecking. The lone forechecker there. Wyatt Baker stumbles with and fumbles with a little bit. Get it out of his zone. He goes up. Aiden Kronbush, his own player there. Shot saved by the number 8. Shot taken by number 4, Jaden Larson. Now even Podzinski chips it off the half ball. Shouldn't go for ice. He's going to save it. Good job by Tice Larson. Keep it in the zone. Forechecking there. He's got Podzinski. Larson looking for some support in front. Over there, Aiden Kronbush. He wins the battle. He's a Cougar sandwich in there, but he takes the hit, and he's going to battle along the half wall. Doing his best Opie Dolan from the old North Stars days. Podzinski over there to help. Podzinski battling. Who's going to win it? Now the battle is won. Guess who? On the stick of Gavin. Oh, check that. I'm sorry. That was Hansen. Shot goes wide of the netminder. Under 10 minutes to play, period number 2. Tice Larson looking for the ball. Is off of his stick now. Full head of steam. Guess who? That's big, number 20. 2-on-1. Save made by the netminder. Dubik again. That's a huge save. Mark that. 9 minutes and 30 seconds. 9:36 left. Backdoor pass. Tried to go high. Dubik was equal to the task, keeping this a 2-1 hockey game. Dubik's kept him in the game. That's all you can ask here. The Windhawks, I harken back to late in that second period when that pass from Tice Larson opted not to shoot. Passed off to Aiden Cromers. It was a simple tap on. He just missed it. Tied this thing up. 2-1 in favor of the Cougars. Shot, nope, shot pass. Trying to go for the backdoor pass. Battle in front, that's Patrick Curtin. Puck is loose. Shot saved by the netminder Dubik again. He'll pounce out like a cat pouncing on a mouse. That's what you need. Take no chances. Mike Ness. Social distortion. Little social distortion. My music, by the way, in the back I'm playing. And gotta like the music they play. Burning fire. Playing a little social distortion, doing their best remake of a little Johnny Cash. As the net gets off its moorings. Again, like I said, folks, buckle up. We're in for a wild ride, and that's been here. Windhawks still in this game, 2-1 on a score. Who will score if they score in the next goal? Aiden Kronbusch on the stick of Tice Larson. Tice Larson stepped up there. The defense, nice job. Number 15 to take him out to Alexander Morgan. Now behind the net, number 12 over there. That's Aaron Tam. Over there, Tice Larson forward checking there. In the help out there is Bowman. Bowman's over there. Check that. That's Belts. My apologies, Boston. As they'll just be content to dump it in behind the netminder. Now back there to pick it up is Bowden Larson. Bowden Larson, oh my goodness, goes off of his stick. Bowden Larson able to get it out front though. Good job by Aiden Kronbusch. He'll bring it out. Get over the red line. That's all you need to do it. And he's taken up, but he's able to dump it in. They'll get full-scale changes there for the Windhawks. Pinching on the play, Johnny J.J. Bell. He's looking for some support. Kept in there. Good job battling, but now on the stick of Alexander Morgan. Morgan. Back to Morgan. Morgan will survey the situation. Headman pass off of Belts. I don't know if he got a piece of it. They'll say ice. No, he said he got a piece of it. That's all you want to do is chip it in there. Content to take some time off the clock here. Now John Bale brings it out. John Bale up to Wesley Corner. Go wide, get a shot on goal, crash in that. Nobody there. That's what you want to do. You want to get a shot. I call that a shot pass. Work on that in practice with guys. When you're wide like that, that's an easy save for the netminder. It's on, so you want to shoot wide and hit off that leg pad to crash the net for a rebound. As it goes to the left of the netminder. Rayon Barnett picked up by guess who? Number 20. Shea Gavin was a player. Oh, it's a high stick. No penalty call. The play gets him up high. Patrick Curtin. Now back there. Roland Holton, excuse me. I was doing my old fishing. There's a Roland Martin fishing guy. Too many Rollins, I know. Now on to the stick of Thunick. On to Gavin. Hagen battling there. Hagen just gets it out of the zone. Hagen tries to go off the half wall himself. It is out of the zone. They say they kept it. Nope. Offside. I thought Tristan Hagen. Good job stepping up there, young man. Again, thrown into the fire here. 3 young defensemen back there. You should say more than 3. We got Myron St. George. We got Tristan Hagen, Roland Holton, and Bowden Larson. 4 sophomores. So young skaters back there. Wyatt Baker, the senior defenseman, along with Easton Kronbusch. Wyatt Baker's done a good job moving up from the JV position, being a full-time starter here on the varsity. Oh, Laban's dingling and dangling there. Pocket pick. There goes a stick broken there. Patrick Curtin blows his stick there. There's a few $100 down the drain now. Now we got Porchek and Travis Timmelon, Max Aribi in there. Stepping in there, Patrick Curtin. He'll bring in a Tice Larson. See me. He'll walk the line. Shot block. You got to get quicker. Pick up the trailer. That's what you want. Blocker save made by the netminder. That's a young defenseman making a mistake there. That's all I can say, folks. Tried to force the guy, but you don't want necessarily. You're going to go back D to D. Laban's crisscross. Laban's good because he was going off to get a chance with Morgan. Good communication there by the D. Now in the zone there. Tice Larson over there. Max Ribby just clears his zone. Good job. Hops the stick of the defender. The back to pick it up is Morgan. Approaching 6 minutes left to play in the third period. They got to tag up. Tice Larson, center ice. Tice dumps it in. Cross ice over there, forecheck. Aiden Kronbusch. He comes it down low. Back there for the D's. Cam over there, forecheck again. Evan Prodzinski pinching up on the play. Good job by Prodzinski to keep it in. Where is it? Kent pops up off the half wall, going back the other way, back checking now. Was Tice Larson wide shot taken, easy made, saved by Michael Dubek. But Larson just kind of put his stick out there and kind of made that guy wide. So all I could do was go wide and get a weak shot on the net. 5:50 to play, period number 3. Like I say, it's been a wild one here, back and forth action. It's been controlled by the Mankato East Cougars, the Mankato East Loyola, their co-op over there. Michael Dubek's been equal to test. Other than those 2 goals early in this hockey game. First one earlier, shot saved, made the netminder, a big rebound there. In front, where is it? Over the stick on Wesley Corner. Across to go prioritize high stick. Nope. Good job, good hand-eye coordination there. Back there to pick it up, and it'll be Cam. He'll survey it. Goes cross size onto the bets. Belts. Back there is Tristan Hagen. JJ Vale, John Vale goes back to D. Wyatt Baker, 5.5 left to play. Cross ice pass was intended for Wadowitz. It's going to go for ice. Nope, they call it off. I thought it was going to be icing for sure. My bad. Forecheck. Oh, it goes off the stick of Wadowitz, almost on the net there. D now. Got 2 young defenders. They're 2 sophomore guys. Played in the JV with me earlier. Nice job there by Roland Holton. And they're able to clear the zone. Nice play by the young man. There's Gavin. He's been solid all game. Good pick for the 3 stars of this hockey. If Gavin goes back, he'll take his time. Under 5 minutes now. 2-1 our score. Goals by Mankato East. Labens. Zachary Labens scored the first goal. Second goal scored by Luke Labens. Big hit there. Gavin blows a tire. It's the one time I've seen him lose it today. He's been solid. Must have lost an edge as he tried to cut him out. But he's over there. Johnny on spot to keep it in the zone. Back to the high area again. Defenseman stepping in. There was a high slot area there. Stepping up was defensive position again. Was the defender Gavin as Labens keeps it in. Labens and Gavin, solid hockey tonight. He said, working on some 3 stars, and they're going to be on my list. Over there on the half wall, battle over there. Patrick Curtin, good job of the young man keeping it in neutral zone, but they'll dump it back at hard forecheck. Watch out there, Myron St. George. He had a hard forecheck. Number 8, Christian Thunick. They'll clear the zone, and that will go for icing. Under 4 to play here. Winding down here. Got to be watching the clock now. And the goaltender down by 1 here. Early on in this game, the Cougars scored early to take the lead. 15:44, so 1 minute, 36 seconds in to the hockey game. First goal of the hockey game. The second one scored about mid-period. By the other, 3-on-2, the other, oh, dumps it in hard. He could have maybe skated that. He had a 3-on-2 rush there. Forechecking in there. Prodzinski looking, he stops him, dive, looking for some support there. Now he's got two Cougars over there. Number 17, that's Bastion over there, battling now. Finally, Tice Larson goes, oh, the whips. Aiden Kornbush had a shot again. Good start opportunity, but he healed it on that one. Puck is loose, picked up by the defender there. Good job by Labens, that's Zachary Labens. Labens goes wide. Christian Hagen keeps it wide. Oh my goodness! 2 saves! Goalie, that's not the miss for Morty in the Slovakia League. Holy moly, Rocky! That was 2 big saves to keep it a 1-goal hockey game by the netminder Dubek. Back the other way, going on shot. Blocked in front, and the netminder Dubek drops on it for a whistle. We got a little action after the whistle there as they crash the netminder, but oh my goodness, if you can see the replay on that. Michael Dubek coming across with the left leg, the initial save and the rebound save. Wow, that's been, wasn't for Dubek. No replay. Oh, he already lost it. My crack producer here, Ryan Wadowitz, says he was trying to look for him. Like, son of a gun, he already lost it. But be that as it may, if you get a chance to watch it, that's huge. Note that, folks, if another save made by the netminder Dubek. If the Windhawks are able to come back and tie this thing, that's a huge, huge point in this third period. Right now, 2.5 left. Patrick Curtin gets, that's actually Elliot Bennick, my apologies. Again, seeing some younger skaters in this third period here. But 2-1 our score. Behind the netminder, Dubek. And back over there is going to be Patrick Curtin over Elliot Bennick over there. Back to the point. That's Gavin. Shot redirected in front. Tough shot they're taking. Hops Laban sick. They'll get full scale changes. 2.5 left here. Back to pick it up. Luke Labens, headman pass. Hops the stick of the defender, which was Wesley Corner. Again, guess who? Gavin Hill just say, hey, I'll take some time off. I'll regroup. That's a smart hockey player. If you don't have it, just go back and chips it on. There's Belts. Boston Belts goes wide. Boston Belts goes wide, looking for some support. He'll circle it behind the net. Tristan Hagen falls down. Boston Belts wide. Save made. Another save made. Whistle. Puck's loose. Battling again. Puck is loose. Someone lost their helmet. Gotta blow the whistle. And that was a defenseman, Wyatt Baker, when he knocked his helmet off. That's an automatic whistle. Same thing with the goalie. 1:50 to play. We'll see if the coach, Marty Raymond, takes a timeout here. But boy, oh boy, if it wasn't for the netminder, Michael Dubik, this would be a vastly different hockey game as he played aside from those 2 goals, which, mind you, didn't have to stand a chance. First goal was excellent goal. And the second one, I think, was redirected. So face off to his left. We do have a timeout taken by the Windhawks. Again, I want to thank HBC Communications for allowing us to use this internet. We appreciate that. Maybe you can kick up my internet service a little faster at home, by the way, for the shout-outs, huh? Oh, just kidding, folks. That's good. I work at home, so I appreciate it. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to work from home. Doing these Zooms, and I know years ago I was using NetMeeting and doing those web meetings before Zoom was even around. I guess I'm aging myself, but the wonderful thing, the World Wide Web, and it allows us to do this tonight. Appreciate it. And again, tomorrow night, Austin will be taking on the Lady Windhawks live here on the Winona Area Public Schools Activities site on YouTube, on the interweb. Are we having fun yet, folks? Gotta love it. Good hockey game. 2-1 our score. Shots going into this third period were 34-15 in favor of the Cougars. But it's been all Cougars in this third period. Michael Dubik been equal to the task. Keep this a 1-goal hockey game, giving his hockey team a chance to tie this thing up late in period. So we'll look for the netminder. We know we're going to see that line of Tice Larson. Even Brodzinski is going to be out there. We'll see who we decide. If they're going to be Cronbush. Nope, we got Wesley Corner. Nope, Wyatt Baker on D. Wesley Corner out there on the wing. And we got, get out there. Yeah. My goodness. You give him an advantage. Could have dropped the puck. Would have been 5-on-4. Aiden Cronbush jumping the boards. No, Tice Larson's thrown out of the dot. Face off one. Back to the Labens. Labens shot. Saved me by the netminder. Dubik again. Over there. 1:45 to play. Now behind the netminder. Brodzinski. He'll survey his heel. Just blocks out the half wall himself. Brodzinski. Head man on the stick of Cronbush. Now back. No. He dumps it in. They're able to get it in deep. Now the netminder to our left. The minute 29 left. Windhawks pull the netminder. Before checking in there. They're able to take it back. Brodzinski. He'll survey the situation. Headman pass on the stick of Tice Larson over to Cronbush. Easton Cronbush up to the point. Easton Cronbush going back high. Got to go back high. You got him there. Deflected front by the defense. And that will go wide. And it doesn't go wide. I guess not, folks. I thought it was going wide, but that'll do it. There's your proverbial dagger. 3-1, the open net goal for the Cougars. I could have swore she was going wide when he first took his shot, but my bad. I thought she was going to go for an icing. So 1 minute and 3 seconds left on the big board. Open net. I think that's one assistant. Andrew Bastin, probably Bastin, but to me it's Bastion the way it's pronounced. So if I mispronounce it today, young man, your coach didn't tell me any differently on the bench when I asked him. So under 1 minute to play, 3-1 our score. Behind the net, in the slot here. Weak shot, where is it? Shots loose, pucks. Oh my goodness, Dubik didn't know where it was there. Would wanted to win the way he's played tonight. That would have been unfair to him. Now go D to D over to stick of number 12, Aaron Cam. Off of the skate of number 17, Bastion. He'll probably rub off Johnny Vale. 20 seconds left. One last chance. Wadowitz brings it in. Wadowitz getting up. Wadowitz dumps it in. Over there, west corner. Avoids the check, but avoids the puck. A big hit at the blue line. Battle there at blue line. Where's puck's loose? Looking for, there'll be a whistle. 3.2 seconds left. That'll all but do it. Hard-fought battle tonight by the Winhawks. Michael Dubik with an excellent game, working on his save percentage tonight again and goals against. But son of a gun, that first period, 2 goals, one early on in this hockey game. And then the open netter. So ultimately, the game winner going to be by Luke Labens. Zach, they've been scoring the initial goal, make it 2-0. And the lone goal for the Winona Winhawks, Avon Prodzinski from Tice. We'll see what the official shots are here. See if we can hear the shots. So I call right, what do they say, 49? My northern Minnesota grade 12 calculations were correct. 49-19 shots on goal in favor of the Cougars. 19 for the Winhawks. And again, that's all you can ask from your goaltender. Give you a chance to win, kept you in the game. But I tell you what, folks, this young team here, if they learn how to keep doing what they're doing and believing in themselves, when you got the netminder Dubik, you might be surprised if people come sectional time, because anything can happen. Because that time, they are 0-0. So tomorrow on the Winona area public schools activities site, we have the girls taking on Austin, the Packers. That's live here at Winona, again, at Bud King Ice Arena. Game time starts 7:15, 7:30? 7:30. 7, my bad, it's 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock. That's right during the coaches meeting. Yeah, how dare they schedule something during a high school hockey game. But good job there as the goaltenders, Barnett, Rayon Barnes, talking there. That's the goal you need to respect. That's one thing I appreciate about us guys. We may be a little goofy upstairs, but we do respect each other. Being in a lifetime card-carrying member of the goal union, so I always respect the goaltenders. So 3 stars of the game. Let's give them 3 stars of the game here. So 3 stars. I have to give the number 3 star of the game, Michael Dubik. 49 shots on goal, actually be 48 because there was an open net goal, so he would have 46 saves in this hockey game. My second star of the hockey game, against the game winner, I'm going to give it to Luke Labens. And solid D, I got to go to the defender, Shea Gavin from the Mankato East Cougars. Solid D, call his name out, really impressed with his play. He's the number 1 star of this hockey game. So don't have a sponsor on that, but we'll call it the Sid's 3 stars of the hockey game. So for myself, Sid Thompson with the call today. I really appreciate you guys listening. Who knows, maybe you'll hear me on the girls' call tomorrow night. You never know. And my crack producer, unbelievable job, Mr. Ryan Wattis, the myth, man, the myth, the legend. Our final score here tonight from Bud King Ice Arena, Mankato East 3, Winona 1. So long, everybody.